Okay, the first rates then on your screens, and it's a nice positive start. Seems like once again we're going to at least attempt a dash at that 19,500 print. Although I must say that we're not as exuberant as the pre-open rates were, a lot more tempered from there. I want to check in on the IT majors. Let's see what TCS is up to and whether, and rather how the street is absorbing those numbers and the commentary from the management. Not bad at all. Even though the numbers were muted, it was in line with expectations. The street is actually, willing to give the management the benefit of the doubt and going by their words that maybe things are going to look up at least in the medium as well as the longer term, whereas the short-term uncertainty continues. While the Nifty IT index is flat, HCL Technologies is not. Those earnings managed to miss the street estimates. They see FY24 guidance as a challenging feat, and you can see that play out on HCL Technologies. Wipro ahead of its numbers, absolutely quiet, about 0.3% is where that stock is. Now let's look at what Patanjali Foods is up to. They've launched that OFS. It's at a discount at 1,000 rupees. 5% lower for Patanjali Foods, and you will see some more drag come by on that stock price. SpiceJet, promoter Ajay Singh is looking to infuse 500 crore rupees into the airline of his personal money. Gap up start for SpiceJet right now, 6% higher is where that stock is. Couple of earnings reactions other than IT. So Anand Rathi, the profit has risen about 24.6%. AUMs are higher by 11% on a sequential basis. There's 5 paisa as well, wherein there has been a margin expansion to about 23%. The number of clients has seen an uptick of about 3% on a sequential basis. Stock up by 4.25% as we speak. There are a lot of other pharma majors as well, which are in news this morning. So just take stock of what DRL is up to. They've got the biosimilar application for one of their key drugs, which has been accepted for the US FDA review, but you're not seeing much excitement on this stock. Lupin, wherein the US FDA has issued Form 483 with 2 observations for their Nagpur unit, that should be seeing some sentimental drubbing. That stock lower by 1% as we speak right now. There's Dreamforks as well, which has announced a strategic collaboration with the Plaza Premium Group. So that stock has gapped up 6%. Now let's take stock of all the movers from yesterday. I want to see what Delta Corp is up to after that massive selling that the stock saw yesterday, and some of the marquee names as well selling into that stock. Delta is seeing a bit of a dead cat bounce, if you will, 1.25% higher. I would say these are just early days yet. Let's see direction the stock takes maybe half an hour from now. The big movers yesterday were the likes of Piramal Enterprises and Piramal Pharma. Piramal Pharma, of course, had a brokerage upgrade as well coming in. Today, too, you are seeing some of that momentum continue. And the entire OMC pack with crude now at 80, that may not be auguring all that well on that entire OMC pack. So just look out for what some of these names do. Ajay, anything else that you're spotting?
In fact, even the metal counters should, deserve some attention, because the dollar index coming back to almost 1-year low. And the top gaining stocks, of course, we are looking at Tata Steel, JSW Steel, all of them are gaining almost 0.5% in trade because of the dollar index impact. Not only that, Reliance Industries, now analyst community have worked out the reasoning behind the 1400 rupee almost valuation arrived for the retail business, but 2800 nudging that mark is what Reliance is trading at. Look at IndusInd. There's some positive commentary by the brokerage community on IndusInd valuation, especially in light of promoters wanting to hike their stake to 26%. Look at that, almost 1400 there on the IndusInd stock. Let's take some opening trade ideas then. Kunal and Nuresh are here with us. Kunal, what are you spotting right now?
So a lot from the large cap and mid cap space. In fact, BHL is something which I would recommend, but L&T is also one of the stocks which looks very attractive. I think now the stock has come back towards a 3-day swing low. So that's from the large cap space, which looks very attractive for a fresh bet at current levels.
Okay, Nuresh, let's get in your take. Just checking out the screen this morning, what's your assessment on the index at the current levels, given the fact that it has been in consolidation mode for the past many days? You were talking about that. So what's the first trade then that you're punching in? Nuresh, if you could unmute yourself.
Not looking at the index. There is better risk opportunities, risk reward opportunities in the broader market. So Biocon looks interesting. The stock is setting up for a fresh trend, looking at it to go towards 280 levels. So buy at current on levels on Biocom.